Good evening, Newsflash fam. We got 3 people in here. Thank you guys for joining already. 3 likes as well. Oh, LA became a Newsflash supporter. Thank you so much, LA. I totally forgot I set that up, to be honest. I set it up a few days ago. So I wanted to mention it tonight on the stream. And I'm glad it's working. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad I did that right. So a huge shout out to LA. Thank you so much. LA and I are waiting in eager anticipation of a big night of crime in North County. Thank you, Dale. We will be there to cover it. I'm with you, LA and Dale. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Beatrice. Victoria, hello to you. Got the scanners fired up. It's Friday, you know the deal. Or the drill, whatever it's called. Hello, Rochelle. Hello, Charles. How you doing?
Alpha, BLS response. Full. Engine 212 and BLS 213. Village Fair. At 300 Carlsbad Village Drive.
Hello to Ange Marie. Thank you for joining. Hello, LA. I see you got your blue star. It totally worked. I have been meaning to set that up for a while, and Juan reminded me on his last stream. And yeah, so I guess it's working. I'm here now. You can start. Exactly, Alan. You are the key. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? Classic Alan. We will get on the CHP CAD here. We're going to check that out. Check on Astria's whereabouts. You guys know how it goes. Do have a crash on the Coronado Bridge. Mid-span.
Voice 10-8.
Hey, Cody. Happy Friday to you as well. Let's see. Did you hear about the stabbing down the bike path there? Yes, in San Marcos. I remember seeing the press release on that one. But I did not hear it on the radio. I must have been off of the radios at that point. But the stabbing of a person and their dog, that is unusual, to have a dog involved. So that was a pretty crazy story. I wish I could have gotten coverage on it for you guys. I think Astria was just requested to help with PAs, not North County, though. Thank you, Jonathan. Good day today, Daniel? Pretty good day, I'd say. Thank you, Charles. I hope you had a good day as well. I was out in San Diego this morning, got back pretty late for me. I got back at like 5 and then uploaded the Escondido video. Finally got to bed around 6. Usually I'm trying to be in bed around like 3. But there was a... Thank you, LA, so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Wow, LA became a... What did I call them? A news flasher? I need to memorize what I called my members here. Just so you guys know, I did set that up. If you guys were in one stream, we talked about it there. You can now become a supporter of Newsflash Media on YouTube. There should be a join button on desktop. I'm not totally sure how it works on mobile. There should obviously be a feature on the mobile app as well. So thank you to LA for becoming my first member, and thank you so much for the tip as well. It means the world. You are... Did I call them flashers? I think I called it Newsflash supporters. I should really come up with a cooler name. I had Newsflashers on something. That's way cooler, in my opinion, than Newsflash supporter, but there's probably better ideas as well. Let's see. Beatrice, thank you so much. We got our second member. Okay, yeah, it says, welcome to Newsflash supporter. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. I'm so glad it's working. Sometimes with technology, I'm like, I don't know if they're going to see what I'm seeing on my end, but clearly it's working out. Thank you so much, you guys. I regret to inform you that another stringer has been poaching in your hood shooting video north of the 52. I served him with a warning, told him, Daniel, don't play when it comes to hood lines. Who was that? North of the 52. I'm usually, even north of the 56, areas around there I don't cover because it is still, you know, San Diego's jurisdiction. I try to just stay in North County, which generally around that area, the 56 and up is where I cover, but like I won't really go to Rancho Penasquitos or Rancho Bernardo unless it's like a really big deal. I try to stay within that North County niche or niche, whatever you call it. Let's see. Rochelle, was that about the body that was found? That was separate from the stabbing. I'm sure someone's already answered that though. Is the audio good, you guys? I saw Cody said no audio.
6-149.
Yes, he's one of our customers. Saw him tonight. They'll be okay. Oh, that's good to hear. Hello, Carlos. How you doing?
I'm on traffic, Oceanside Boulevard in Town Center.
I saw your video on the 52. Yeah, as I was saying, I was down in San Diego. I initially went to Escondido for that vehicle versus structure. And then while I was there, I was made aware of a shooting that happened kind of close to the border, which is like, I have never been to the actual border. So even to get close to there, that was about as far south as I've ever gone for a story. Tow truck driver that was shot while it sounded like they were trying to repossess a vehicle. And then it turned into a whole SWAT standoff thing. So that was quite something. And then while I was at that incident, there was a fatal collision that occurred on the 52 east of the 805. And I went there. That was one of the worst car accident scenes I've ever seen. It was horrific. But I gave that video to Juan. So if you guys saw it on the 619 News Media channel, that's why it was over there. I try to just keep my pages North County. So you saw the Escondido video if you went to my channel today, but you did not see the SWAT thing or the 52 crash.
Where did you both see? En route to the Lego Parker.
It's kind of a Juan scratches my back, I scratch his type of thing. Juan's always super helpful to me, so I was like, why don't you post these on your channel? And he's a San Diego guy anyways, so. Charles gives a thumbs up to the term flasher. We got Charles' approval. Detective Liz is here. Hello, Liz. Thank you for joining.
1.10.
Juan threw a North County video on Cydio. Oh, that was that the Poway crash? Yeah, Poway's like the exact border of North County and San Diego. Because Northcom doesn't pick up Poway's transmissions. Audio is excellent. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I copy 5 Town on traffic, Old Grove and Mesa.
You were talking about me, huh, Daniel, my stabbing investigation. That was actually about the stabbing that occurred in San Marcos earlier this week. But yes, Liz, you guys, she was keeping me all up to date on a stabbing investigation today, early this morning. And, oh, we got a vegetation fire. It says Del Mar. Let's check this out. That's weird. But yes, shout out to Liz for keeping me in the know on so many things all the time. I really appreciate it. fire alarm response in the Del Mar area that went out a few minutes ago, but now there's a vegetation fire? What's going on here? Okay, it looks like it was scrubbed. Maybe just a glitch. It's also a super dense area, so a brush fire there would not be taking off. Let's see. Hello, Tycho. How you doing?
Go ahead and
Can we change this to an RA?
Yes, congratulations to April. I think it was her daughter that had the baby, correct? Right? Is that right, April? I saw it on Instagram. That was awesome. Congratulations to you.
Engine 136 and Rescue Ambulance 131. Unknown medical aid. 2181 to Tricado Parkway. Number 201. Escondido.
Poway is Metro. Okay, thank you. Beatrice, shout out to you.
Suite 104.
She's doing great. A little over 4 pounds. I put pics on Instagram. Awesome. Glad to hear it, April. Congratulations to you and your family. Thank you, Charles, for the tip. I very much appreciate it. Love the emoji you put with it. Thank you, LA. Another hot dog. He's always putting those glizzies in the chat. I hope that's not a bad word. Glizzy? As far as I know, that just means hot dog. So don't come for me if that means something else.
4 and elbow works on scene.
Copy. Code 4. Code 4 with 97.
Are we still continuing on the call with engine 212 or are we canceled?
I always forget about Insta. I'll have to go see baby pics. Yeah, you should definitely check it out, Nani.
Okay. RA only.
For those of you that follow me on my personal Instagram, you may have seen that I spilled a lot of coffee in my car on accident earlier this week, and just an update on that, it still smells like coffee in here. So I might need to go get my car professionally cleaned or something. I literally unscrewed my driver's seat and like lifted it up and cleaned under it with this like cleaning solution and scrubbed it, and apparently it wasn't enough. So might need to try again or hand it off to a professional. His car has ants everywhere now. Luckily not, but yeah, if I ever want to do another ride along with Evergreen or somebody, I don't want my car to smell like old coffee. It'll keep you awake and refreshed. Did you have a gallon coffee spill? Not a gallon, luckily, but I took one sip of my, it was like a 16-ounce cup, and I went to set it down, and it totally spilled everywhere, and it went right down that gap in between the driver's seat and the center console. Awful. Just the worst spot, and it all went down there. Even, like, all the ice. It was the worst spill ever.
Alright, you love a copy? Yes, when I do.
Maybe the ride-along will spill one and it'll match. Yes. Yeah, hopefully not, but with my luck. Honestly, I had a pretty good streak with not spilling anything.
At 3815 Larosa Drive.
There's about on one in the vehicle.
I spilled a mango pineapple smoothie in my car, Daniel. Oh no. Is that like milk based? Because that's the issue with the coffee, is it had milk in it. So if only I would have ordered it with like almond milk or something that's not, you know, natural dairy. I'll be on a ride along and drop my potatoes everywhere. Mr. Idaho. Oh yeah, I always forget to do my recap. Let's do a little recap here. We had the Escondido apartment struck by a vehicle this morning. You may have seen the security footage. That was from the sheriff's department,
San
though.
Marcos. ALS response. Unconscious. Engine 124 and RA 145. Palomar Estate Logo Home Marquis. At 650 South Rancho Santa Fe Road. Space 214.
And we have the barricaded subject in Vista. That one was a weird one. I never really figured out the conclusion. The sheriff's department was pretty tight-lipped about the details there, which could be for, you know, an understandable reason. I just wasn't able to get the details as far as, you know, how it ended. But when I was there, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and that's when everybody started clearing out. I had been there since about 1, and I was filming, you know, the house. They had it all lit up with the spotlight, and they were just waiting for him to come out of the house. And I didn't see anybody come out. And then they just kind of started packing up. Oop, got a commercial fire. 660 North Quince. We're going to Escondido, guys.
137. Rescue ambulance 137.
11-minute ETA. Let's get going.
To 660 North Quince Street.
660 North
Proceed to
Quince
Los
Street.
Oh yeah, Beatrice, you got your custom fire emojis because you're a member. You can use those.
Turn left.
That's one of the perks you get as a Newsflash supporter member. If you sign up, you can throw your custom emojis in the chat.
3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Knoll Road.
I have a community post, like a typed up post on YouTube, asking you guys for suggestions for perks that you'd like to see, because I could guess what you guys would like, and maybe that would align with, you know, your wants and stuff, but to hear it directly from you guys would be even better as to what
At
you'd
the next
want.
light, turn right.
You know, if you sign up, obviously I'd like to pay it, you know, forward and back to you guys by giving you guys some special perks for the channel. So once again, we are en route to a reported commercial fire in Escondido on Quince Street.
Your main house at 3815 La Rosa Drive.
This is an
At the
apartment
light, turn
complex.
right onto Knoll Road, then turn right
San
onto West San Marcos Boulevard.
ALS response. Unconscious. Engine 142. Palomar Estates Logo Home Marquis. At 650 South Rancho Santa Fe Road. Space 214.
Like 4 since we started. They're either switching
Go
up
past this
units
light.
or
Then at the turn right.
having a few responses. We have an 8-minute ETA.
Copy, good work.
I am locked in on Escondido so we can hear the updates as they come in. 660 North Quince.
Status?
Chief 78, 1 agent, station 70, medic 70, personnel 168, Camacho Road. Control.
At the light, use the middle
Yes,
lane to
get a
turn
fire
right
for
onto
engine
West San
131,
Marcos
battalion
Boulevard.
131, engine
Then
133,
turn
engine
left,
135,
merge onto
engine
CA
137,
78
triple
East.
31, RA 137.
Fails.
North Quinn Street, unit D George 03 for a structural fire multi-residential. With the fire alarm going inside and the residents trying to knock, no answer. Responsible Indian traffic.
Fire alarm going off. It said something about the residents.
Investigating fire engine 131.
Turn left.
Engine 31, man. We're on scene of a 2-story apartment building. We have nothing shown, we'll be investigating.
Nothing showing.
Copy that. On scene of an apartment building, 2-story, nothing shown, investigating.
We'll continue in for now just in case it
Engine
becomes
131,
something.
truck 131, we're going to jump one.
We don't have anything else to go to right now, so.
Copy, stay on.
That was quick. They got there fast. That was what, like a 4-minute response time?
In 4.7 miles, take exit 17C onto Center Highway.
She's not making sense.
Sage Resort calls back on Auto Dion. 58 Auto Drive.
Trap 131, Convention 131. Gonna bring your crew up on 4th Century. There is
Going to
some
drive away from speaking to your
apartment.
patient.
It doesn't sound like they're going to Hi, copy. We're coming up at 4th Century. Yes, speed of fire, Engine 131. Let's go ahead and make this Quincy seat.
They just established an incident command. Quince
Sorry,
IC.
131, if you haven't committed, we do not need your auto pulse. It was just a seizure. 137 station. Alright, 131, copy. Gonna bring your crew up to my engine and have you stand by. If we need it, I'm gonna have you pull a 2.5 transfers from my engine over the north driveway.
Got a crash in Vista now. Oof, do we turn around or do we continue? Okay, we're 5 minutes out from this fire, so we will at least do a drive-by on this, and then if we don't see anything of significance, we will head to Vista to check out this crash that just came out. Tonight's stream is already not at all reminiscent of what happened last week. Last week we were just like sitting around. I don't remember the last time that happened. Like the whole 2 hours, we drove by a motorcycle crash scene, but we didn't even see much, and other than that, we were just driving around or sitting in parking lots. I was like, dang, like on a Friday night, you'd think it would be more busy, but every once in a while, even on one of those typically busy nights, there's just not much that happens, if anything.
Here's that was confirmed. We have a box that we pulled off the stove. You bring up the electric fan so we can ventilate, just confirm that it has been extended.
Continue straight, then use the right lane
Oh,
to
that's
take
perfect.
exit 17C onto Center City.
They either said a box or a pot that was left on the stove, so it looks like this is going to be a minor call. We'll drive by it just to get a look at the scene.
But I see engine 133 is primary stage on points.
They are still staging units.
Got a primary stage. We'll leave it continued stage. Want to be able to release everybody here shortly, I believe.
We're not even off the freeway, and we're less than a mile away.
135 primary.
Take the exit, then keep right
In
onto
run
Center City.
suspect from West Vista Way and Vista Village Drive. Copy, singular
Keep right onto Center City Parkway south towards Central.
That was
Vista.
weird.
Then turn right onto West Mission Avenue.
They just mentioned the location of that crash in Vista
Use the
on the
right
scanner,
lane
which
to
is
West
not
Mission Avenue. Then turn left onto North Quincy.
typical. That makes me think it might be a little more serious. Oh, jeez, that was a tight turn. Mission Avenue. We are a 1/4 mile away. Yeah, West Vista Way and
That's
Vista
near Park
Village.
160.
It's right by the
160,
Chili's, if you guys are familiar with the area.
This is confirmed food on the stove. It did not extend into the actual structure at all. We can cancel all units except for truck 131 and engine 131 will remain on scene.
Then turn left.
We can cancel front side seats.
I can see the scene just to our left here.
Copy that. Confirmed food in the stove, no structure. Cancel all units except for truck 131 and engine 131.
Confirmed food on the stove. Not a working fire. There's a look at Quince IC. We are in Escondido again. 600 block of North Quince Street. Had a structure fire response at an apartment complex. Confirmed food on the stove. We're going to pass by. We're not going to get out for this one. We do have a crash in Vista that we're going to head to. At West Vista Way and Vista Village. Got the battalion chief. Everyone's heading out. I think I covered a stabbing at that complex once.
Arrived.
Just looking to plug in the Vista intersection. Whoa, there was a long line in that parking lot. What was that?
Chili's.
Plugged in Chili's to my Maps application. That is right where this crash happened.
In half a mile, turn left onto North
We have a 15-minute ETA to the collision in Vista. Yeah, I'm intrigued to get eyes on this because I'm not sure why they mentioned it on the scanner. It seemed a little too early for a SIG alert if they did that, but you never know. Maybe it was a hit and run and they broadcast the description.
Jefferson on California 8, Edward Ida Henry 24A on a light side.
There's the Carvana car vending machine.
Go past this light. Then at the next one,
Oh, whoa,
turn left.
whoa. That's fairly new.
Across the street.
And it is stocked with cars. That's pretty cool.
On the street.
On the subject of Patriot Death.
At the next light, turn right.
Keep it on the move.
I ordered a new antenna for my one of my scanners earlier this week, hoping to extend the range. I've noticed in some portions of North County, it'll get a little spotty, so I'm hoping to resolve that and obviously get better reception overall. Alrighty.
Station 1 David, the plate of 8 Edward Ida Henry 248 is returning to a 2018 Chevy.
At this point, I do not need Siri's help to get to Vista. I'm a North County local. Let's see. Hello, Troll. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Good to see you.
How's it going, David?
Shout out to Troll for being a regular viewer. I see him here every week.
Traffic, just confirming. Do you search us that?
No taillights on that Prius. Those new cars, man. With those daytime running lights.
Oceanside. Traffic collision north of details. Engine 101 at South Coast Highway and Whaley Street.
Alright, you guys want to go to the beach after Vista? Got a new crash in Oceanside. No details, so it's just a single engine response at this point. No ambulance. I'm curious to know what the caller says to prompt that kind of response. Must be if it's like heard only or something like that. I'm sure there's a number of reasons. But it's interesting. That's not super common for them to just assign an engine. Even as precautionary, a lot of times it seems they put an ambulance on it too. We're actually heading the same direction as Oceanside, as most of you. Oh, and we got another one.
And another 235 at 521 East Lawrence Street.
Okay, so Encinitas now has one. We'll check out Vista first, then we'll go to Oceanside.
Traffic collision. Engine 214 and RA214 at West Vista Way and North Alamo Drive.
And another crash in Vista. Okay, so we just had 3 separate crash responses within the last couple of minutes. And we're already on our way to a crash. So we're now 4 incidents behind in a way. Because I want to check out all these. That is quite something. Especially compared to the dry spell we had last week. My goodness. This Vista crash that just came out is at West Vista Way in Emerald. The first one that happened was at West Vista Way at Vista Village. That's quite a distance in between the two. I'd say it's at least a couple miles. So,
traffic collision. Engine 233 at 521 East Glaucus Street.
that is not a new crash in Encinitas that just went out. That's just a reassignment.
In the parking lot on Market. Here.
Sounds like Oceanside's crashes in a parking lot. Both of Vista's crashes are just off of the freeway. I don't know about Encinitas, where that one is exactly.
Vista, ALS response, breathing problems. Trunk 126 and RA 126 at 950 Eucalyptus Avenue.
I'm good for.
I'm good one.
Oceanside, ALS response, hemorrhage, engine 213 and RA 213 at 3829 Cinnamon Way.
Engine 1, cancel engine 1, when you see cancel non-entry.
Okay, so Oceanside's is non-injury. So we will put that at the bottom of the priority list. Going to Vista first. We'll probably check out the 2 Vista crashes, then go to Encinitas, and then we'll check out Oceanside if it's still there.
Engine 124 at 1135 South Santa Fe Avenue. Out of 5.
Vista is busy right now, my goodness.
David, status.
Across the Orpheus, drivers fled. On East Glaucus, heading towards Yields.
Additional units, be over at 2002 Melrose and Oceanside Boulevard. Suspect vehicle is a big white truck, Tundra.
Some additional, we've got a description, just Hispanic male, hospital. Alright, you are keep on right.
Oceanside just had a non-injury hit and run. They mentioned Melrose and Oceanside Boulevard. I'm not sure if that's exactly where the crash happened or where the suspect vehicle was last seen. And the Encinitas crash is also a hit and run. They said drivers fled the scene.
Northcom engine 233. We start a flatbed tow.
You want a flatbed tow truck as opposed to standard. That means that there's more significant damage because they can't
Sure,
use
so now I
standard.
know for an update reference earlier, PO officer, the suspect vehicle was just involved in another collision East Vista Way and East Bovier. Last seen northbound on East Vista.
Wait, what?
Towards the Fallbrook area. Again, the white truck, Toyota Tundra 25293 King 3. Situation have lost.
I'm wondering if that's tied to this collision.
Oceanside, ALS response, hemorrhage, BLS 213, at 3829 Cinnamon Way.
Okay, we'll loop around. Someone's looking for a white Toyota Tundra in relation to one of these crashes. I'm led to believe that it's this crash we're checking out now because, like I said earlier, I did hear a mention of this intersection on the scanner, which is not typical.
In the Winco parking lot, California temporary Charles Edward
Traffic
0.
collision. BLS
He's not even the white
West Vista Way and North Admiral Drive.
Okay, they just requested a BLS unit,
5 pound 1 traffic in the
aka basic life support for the crash West Vista Way and Emerald. That is not the one we're on right now.
Check in the area, a 10028 to Scanzo Trail. A smell of smoke only. Respond in view 2, tone 3. CDF Tech 5, CDF Tech 8.
One of the sheriff's units is heading out.
North Common G122.
Oh.
Is that still en route
Oh.
also?
Engine 122, that's affirmative.
Alright. Get a quick look at the cars. I'm gonna get across the street there because I did see some damage on the driver's side. So I'll get a better view over here. Anybody a fan of Raising Cane's? It's like my favorite spot. So to recap again, we're here in Vista, West Vista Way and Vista Village Drive. Got a collision involving at least one vehicle. Looks like it was T-boned right at the driver's side tire. And they may be looking for a white Toyota Tundra in relation to this. Hold on. That's the damage I was talking about that you can see from this side. That's a pretty hard hit. Don't see any noticeable damage on this one. So if I had to guess, I'd say this 4Runner here was T-boned by the white Toyota Tundra, which they're looking for now. They said that Tundra was involved in another crash along East Vista Way, and it was headed towards the Fallbrook area. We are right by that's a Tacoma, Rochelle. I thought that too when I first caught a glimpse of the scene. I thought that might have been the white Tundra they were looking for. But we're right by the Chili's in Vista, right by Cane's, the Ford dealership, Honda dealership, just to give you guys a little bit of context. Does not look like there are any serious injuries here. Just some people that are gonna have to deal with insurance, but better that than going to the hospital. Thank you, the Butter Zone, for that info on the DUI at East Vista Way in Warmlands. I could definitely see that being related. But as I mentioned earlier, there's one other crash that's being worked in Vista right now at West Vista Way and North Emerald. And then we have a hit and run in Encinitas. And there was also a non-injury hit and run in Oceanside. And what was the other one? Oh, there was a non-injury crash in Oceanside as well along South Coast Highway at Whaley. I'm guessing this car's involved somehow too. There's no driver, and it's just sitting there. Part of the Prius family. Let's go down West Vista Way a little bit, check out another crash at Emerald. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. We're checking out the breaking news going on tonight in North County. Any incidents, we'll head to check them out.
Station out. Robert 2. Could we have 1141 to Oceanside High for an injured football player, please?
Injured football player at Oceanside High School.
Requesting 1141.
They're requesting an ambulance.
44 today.
Oceanside, traumatic injuries, engine 211 and Highway 216, Oceanside High School, at Horn Pirates Cove Way.
Requesting they come through the front gate.
Shout out to my new members, by the way, Beatrice the Cat and LA. They both joined. I just set that up this week. You can now become a Newsflash supporter by hitting the join button on desktop and on mobile as well.
See person, BLS 116, at 1135 South Santa Fe Avenue, apartment 5.
that BLS unit that was just assigned to a medical emergency in Vista on South Santa Fe Avenue, they were on this crash that we were heading into now. So they were taken off. I'm guessing that means that person did not need medical attention after all.
High school. Vessel Pirates Coastway.
Anything further?
Engine 159. Engine 159, copy search the area. Negative, nothing further. Raise engine 122, go ahead.
Okay, bye. Advance.
Is park available as well?
Yeah, I'll check with that now. 10-4. Robert, station out. Robert 2. Can you advise OSD it's most likely a broken leg?
Most likely a broken leg for the injured football player at Oceanside High School. Okay, got a visual on the scene.
North contract 126.
This one also looks to have damage in that same area as that other SUV.
Usual BLS 116 out of service. They've logged out.
BLS 116, sir.
And there goes a fire engine. Probably just clearing.
No BLS.
This happened how long ago? Like 25 minutes ago?
Additionally, Sheriff advised that they do have the call pending and they do have PERT available. However, they are on another call.
Copy on PERT. Do we have any additional Oceanside units available? BLS?
Thank you, Miss Susan. You said this is pretty cool. I'm glad you're enjoying. Transporting one at the crash on Emerald. Thank you. Pat's always on top of it. So is the Butter Zone. So is Jonathan. Thank you guys for helping me out with the info.
ALS response. 6 person. BLS 217. At 1135 South Santa Fe Avenue. Apartment 5.
Phenomena. Available for the traffic. Busy right now.
This actually might be our best opportunity to get a visual on this scene, as long as the traffic doesn't fully block us. There's some front end damage on that car. And then we've got more damage on the other one. This one might just be a drive-by because we have that crash in Encinitas that they asked for a flatbed on, which means there's more significant damage than what we're seeing here. And that's a little bit of a drive, so we don't want it to be cleared when we get there.
Engine 211, confirm your response. He is actually the closest from PAR Aventuras. There's no one 7 or 8.
It is. It's like going out with friends and seeing the sights, so to speak. I like to think about it the same way, Miss Susan. Thank you so much for that compliment.
You might have gone responding the call dropped.
Thank you guys for 40 viewers, by the way, and 23 likes. And of course, any tips or subscriptions, or if you became a member, or if you're just viewing, I really appreciate any sort of support. Thank you so much.
Medical aid. Engine 106.
There's a sheriff unit here.
And I-106. La Costa Canyon High School front of turnaround at 1 Malhart Way.
Now a response to La Costa Canyon High School. This road's a little bumpy.
I'll show you in code 3.
We will hop back on the 78 here.
or 4512, producing code.
Give me a second to plug in the address for Encinitas. 521 East Glaucus Street. Also right off of the freeway. All of these crashes have been right by the freeway, whether it's the 78 or the 5.
On West Vista Way, then turn left to
Only a 13-minute ETA from here. We're in Oceanside. Oh. Does that smoke look like a restaurant to you guys? I'm not totally sure that's an eatery producing that smoke. Huh. It looks... I'm trying to place where that's coming from because I know what businesses are over there. Looks like it might be Wendy's or El Pollo Loco. Yeah. Okay, it's coming from a restaurant. Definitely had me on my feet for a second.
103 and RA 103 at 4914 Loma Laguna Drive.
Definitely want to catch up on the chat once I get a second. I'm interested to see what you guys are saying. Don't think I forgot about you guys.
Stay enough to the
Sorry, 103 is responding.
I'm responding.
Cars pulled over up here. Probably nothing.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to merge onto I-5 South.
Let's fix that angle while we can. Hello, Jose. How you doing? we didn't, we were very entertained by your adventures, Daniel. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate it. Thank you for the tip, LA. I believe I saw another one. I want to make sure I acknowledge that. Where is it? Charles, thank you for the tip again. Got a new emoji this time. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. Something's flying through the air, though. Kind of looks like a pear. Hello, Jeanne, or Jeannie. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Thank you for joining tonight. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend. This is the ramp that the motorcycle accident happened on when we were streaming last week. But they did have it shut down. As you can see, it's only one lane, so.
Towards the field, you're gonna hang a right, a hard right-hand turn. You'll see the engine.
It's gonna throw us onto Lucadia Boulevard.
They're gonna kind of watch.
Then we should be there shortly after
we're
that.
Gonna bring the ambulance right out on the field. Copy that. Ambulance out of the field. We're just pulling up on scene right now.
Illegal park for 4537 Cove Drive. RP advised the vehicles in the driveway are blocking the title.
They just mentioned that they're going to bring an ambulance onto a football field. At this point, I'm not sure if that was La Costa Canyon or Oceanside High School. My guess would be La Costa because the Oceanside High crash, or not crash, sorry, traumatic injuries call went out about 15 minutes ago. That seems a little long for them to be just arriving, but then again, they might have had to work through that Friday night football crowd to get to the field. There was a pursuit this morning near the Del Mar Fairgrounds at the 5 in Via de la Valle. They went off the 5, not a crash, but they exited. And they ended up being identified as catalytic converter suspects. And they had fled police before, and they did it again this morning. I'll have to get that press release on my phone so I can read it once I'm parked.
We'll move up. Moving up to contact subject.
Again, just to recap, we're heading to Encinitas for a traffic collision. It occurred about 30 minutes ago, so hopefully it's not fully cleared. We had 2 crashes to check out in Vista before we could make our way to this one.
Rancho Santa Fe. AL is response. Over now. 62. Highway 262. At 10,154 Prairie Springs Road.
That was crazy. There was like a 10-minute time frame in which like at least 5 crashes were talked about. We had the 2 in Vista, non-injury hit and run in Oceanside, another non-injury crash also in Oceanside, Encinitas, and I think that was all of them.
see. Turn in behind the fires.
Fallbrook, Medical 8, Engine 111, and Medical 11. West side off-road miss. At 145 West Clemens Lane. Apartment 11.
In 2 miles, take exit 43 onto Leucadia Boulevard.
I think that person might have been losing whatever was on their roof.
Use the right lane to take exit 43 onto Leucadia Boulevard. Take the exit, then turn right onto Leucadia Boulevard. At the light, use the right lane to turn onto Leucadia Boulevard.
Alright, we are almost there. It's just off of the freeway.
Turn right, then turn right onto Orpheus Avenue.
Copy industry this year.
At the light, turn right onto Orpheus Avenue. In half a mile, the destination is on your left, 521 East Glaucus Street.
Alright, cross your fingers. Let's see if it's still there. This really is really close to the freeway. Can't get much closer to those lanes without being on it. Oh, here we go. Sheriff lights. Oh, was it closed? Oh. They're on the move.
The destination is on your left, 521 East Glaucus Street.
Oh, here we go. Oh, geez.
Arrived.
Car's pretty messed up. Dang. That deputy is in just about the only spot you can park. I saw a deputy talking to some of those residents there in their driveway. little copycat move and do a U-turn of our own. Hopefully this person doesn't mind. Got a nice driveway though. Fancy.
LS response. Hemorrhage. Engine 171. Squirrel 150. 982. Follow Casino. At 64,390 pass.
Alright. Here's the tow truck. Let's see. Let's swing a right and see what happens. Definitely want to get a visual on this for you guys.
6 by 97.
I try not to just park
7 by 97.
right at the scene if there's not a place to pull off. I'm determined. Okay. Mailbox. Oh, actually, let's go right there. Perfect. I can test my parallel parking skills. Alright. Thank goodness for backup cameras. Alright guys, how's the connection? Perfect. Thank you, Beatrice. Got a good solid stream going. Losing me a little? Okay. We'll make this one quick anyways. There's not a whole lot to see, but I definitely want to get you guys a visual on that car. Wait for the tow truck to light it up. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you.
See how this goes.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't go down the hill.
Yeah. Is it unstable, do you think?
It's unstable. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My name's Daniel, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I got.
Oh, you're
I've been
good.
touching weird things, so.
We'll actually stick around here for a little bit, guys, as long as the reception's good. Apparently that truck is unstable, so we're gonna see if this tow job is successful. Should take just a couple minutes. There's a good view of that. Yeah, this is a traffic collision in Encinitas. We're on East Glaucus Street. You can see the 5 freeway running right there. This is near the Leucadia Boulevard exit. Thank you, Charles, for getting everyone caught up. Hello, Luis, Liz. Let's see who else is in here. Los, good to see you. Thomas, thank you for joining. Sand Crab. Shout out to all you guys. Look at that. The whole tire is gone. Getting those chains ready. These tow truck drivers are no joke. They know what to do. Oh my gosh. It's like a gaping hole in the backside of that truck. How do you even do that? I have never seen damage like that before. This is not the missing Tundra. That's a Nissan Titan, I believe. And the Tundra was white, but good thinking, Rochelle. I'm curious as to whether or not they're still looking for that Tundra. Sounded like they were last seen in the Vista area on East Vista Way. Yeah, this is just a single vehicle. It even looks like there's a post behind the truck. So it must have come from this way and then somehow landed like that because it didn't take down that post that's right behind it. Which I'm interested to see what happens with that when they pull it backwards. Thank you guys for viewing, by the way. I see we got 45 people in here. Much appreciated. Thank you for the info, Pat. Customer disturbance in San Marcos. We'll keep that in mind. I'm thinking they're gonna start pulling it soon. I got the wire all taut there. Almost wondering what they connected it to because a lot of the back portion of that truck is missing. I wonder if we looked for it, if we could have seen this from the 5, because those lanes are right down there, right down the hill. Fernando, you technically are late to the party, but it's totally fine. Started the stream at 8, but welcome anyways. Thank you so much for joining regardless. I appreciate it. All right, we're getting the wire moving now. Should see the truck moving momentarily. Diego, this is in the 500 block of East Glaucus Street in Encinitas. Do you know if the driver's okay? The driver fled, so they were well enough to take off on foot. But as far as their potential injuries, I don't have word on that, unfortunately. Thank you for joining, by the way, Diego. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Tow truck driver getting some pictures of his own. Or he might be on a phone call or FaceTime or something. This is an intricate process. Try to get this truck out of here. Yeah, it looks like he's on the phone with somebody. You don't want that truck to go tumbling down that hill. Maybe he does have a tow trucking live stream, Dale. Good thinking. Hello, Alex, or Alexander Brooks. Thank you for joining. Just had a traffic collision here in Encinitas. This happened at about, let's see, what time is it now? It's about 9:25. This happened at about 8:45. We're just off of the 5 here in Encinitas, more specifically in the 500 block of East Glaucus Street. They've got it hooked up to a tow truck, but I'm told the truck is unstable, so definitely a careful process here to try to get this truck recovered. And again, the driver is said to have fled. I don't have any word on passengers. I'm assuming they would have mentioned that, though, had there been any. Good evening to Ohio BWB. Thank you for joining tonight. Hello to Miss Yoshi. Thank you as well. Thank you guys for 30 likes. I appreciate it. Looks like they're getting another chain ready, possibly. From Ohio, you live in Fallbrook. Gotcha. Yeah, we're a little bit of a ways from Fallbrook right now. Pretty much on the other end of North County. Thank you, Dale. If that address is from the sheriff's CAD, those addresses are approximate. So it could be something random like 132 or, I'm sure you know what approximate means, so I don't need to explain it to you, but just in case. Oh, you're originally from Dayton, Charles. I didn't know that. That's cool. You're almost at your 20th anniversary of being in San Diego. Thank you, LA, for the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you for the banana. I could use the potassium. All right. Looks like we might be getting... Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what happens. He's moving it. Or is he just winching down that other one? Ran away from home. Alrighty. Is this the moment? Moment of truth? You can see that wire getting tighter and tighter. Oh, it's moving a little. Oh boy. As long as it doesn't snap, it looks like they should be good. Just don't let it go falling down the hill. Daniel, is that a big fall if the truck went down? I haven't gotten a look at how far down it is, but it certainly looks fairly steep on the other side, because you can see not a far distance away is the 5 freeway, and that's a significant altitude lower. And as the crow flies, it's not a big distance to the 5. It looks like this is gonna be a success. Let's wait for it to get a little bit more on the bed before we head out. Is the freeway on the other side? Yeah, it's just below, just out of the shot here. It's right there. And then you can kind of make out where it would be just past this truck. Tell him no pressure, but thousands are watching him right now. I think it's more like tens, but thank you so much, LA. All eyes on this tow truck driver. Deputy's backing up quite a bit. Candid camera, yeah, Nani. Alrighty. Looks like it's a successful job at this point. The sheriff's deputy went pretty far down the street. They're still here, though. It almost looks like it's smoking. I don't know if that's dirt being thrown around or what, but there's definitely a cloud of something. You can kind of see the lights from the tow truck poking through that dust or smoke. Alrighty. Well, there's one last look at the scene. It is smoking. Yeah, I thought I saw some smoke, but now it's dissipated. That was weird. Well, if we get a vehicle fire call here, we will head back, but I think this is going to do it for us for now on this scene. We will make our way back. It's getting put under the tow truck now. I almost just tripped. That would have been embarrassing. Hello. How are you guys? It is dark out here. It is dark out here. My goodness. Alrighty, I'm gonna take off my vest. I'll be right back.
Vista, ALS response, traumatic injuries, engine 125 and RA 124, Trampoline Park, at 2755 South Aaron's Way.
Shout out to that deputy, by the way. I didn't catch his name, but he was super nice. I was gonna shake his hand, but he had gloves on and was probably doing something with the truck, so it was nice of him to not get grease all over my hands or something. We're gonna make our way back to the 5 freeway. How's that truck doing? They got it.
Alright, 101, engine 101, 3 Charlie.
It's totally on the truck now. Good times.
Good for area 101.
Whoa.
Switch to Carlsbad attack.
What is that? I did not see that piece of styrofoam on the way in, but I think that was the rest of the styrofoam box right there on the side of the road. Too much of a blind spot to bypass this bicyclist. Oh, look at that! He knows how to do the turn signals. He's got good training. I do not see a lot of bicyclists do that. And this looks like a teenager, so props to him. Alrighty, let's see. Right off the 5. Let's pull in somewhere and get situated. We'll maybe go a couple exits up. Sure we don't have anything on the sheriff's CAD while we're over here. Let's see. It's the first time I've seen Camp Pendleton on the sheriff's CAD. Prisoner call. Maybe they're going to pick somebody up.
10-8.
Alrighty. Off here and go to the park and ride real quick. Catch up on the chat, catch up on the sheriff's calls for service, and see where Astria is. And if nothing comes up, we can get back on the road. Well, we'll get back on the road either way. It's just if we're going to a call or back to staging. They have a don't text and drive sign right there. I haven't seen that before. I know Carlsbad just declared a state of emergency in relation to e-bikes. They are everywhere. That might have even been what that kid was writing. Okay. See what you guys are up to in the chat. Vista. Pat's saying something about Vista on Kaye Jules. LA said it's a trap. You know, honestly, that's not super far-fetched. I've seen stories online about like people leaving dollar bills on the floor and, you know, they don't have obviously the best intentions. Of course, a lot of the time it is just a dollar bill on the floor, but I've heard people say recently that like they won't pick up a dollar bill because they're afraid it's like some sort of trap. South Santa Fe hit and run versus property and vehicles on property, Contigo Motors. That sounds like a good call. Should we head to that? Carlsbad seems to be a bit dramatic. Yeah, this is a big park and ride, Charles. I've parked here. I covered a crash on the 5 right here, and this is where I parked to upload and everything. Let's see.
Station Master. Can you launch for the public area to catch up to a hit and run suspect?
They asked for Astria to catch up to a hit and run suspect. That was at like 8:45, so we're behind on that one. Fired up, LA. You got your custom emoji. Thank you again to Beatrice and LA for becoming members.
Assault. Oh. Engine 104 and RA 102 at 1557 Regatta Road.
1557 what? Regrotto? Let's map that and see. 1557. Oh, Regatta. We have a 6-minute ETA to that. Why don't we... Let's at least do a drive-by on this.
Road. Proceed to the route. Then turn right onto La Costa Avenue. Turn right onto La Costa Avenue. Then turn right to merge onto I-5 North. At the light, use the right lane to merge onto I-5 North.
Ooh, that was a loud motorcycle. Isn't that what they want to hear, though?
In 1.1 miles, take exit 45 onto Poinsettia Lane toward OER Parkway.
We are heading to an assault call in Carlsbad on Regatta. No details other than that at this point. But we were pretty close to it, so might as well at least head to the area in case it becomes something of
Use the right lane to
notability.
take exit 45 onto Poinsettia Lane toward Aviala Parkway.
We're 2 miles out.
Take the exit, then turn right onto Poinsettia Lane. At the light, use the right 2 lanes to turn onto Poinsettia Lane. Turn right. In 1.3 miles, turn left onto Brigantine Drive.
Wow.
Highway 97.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Brigantine Drive.
I see a fire department unit ahead of me.
Can you change yours to 125? So drop it off. Drop the unit.
Turn left onto Brigantine Drive, then turn right onto Regatta Road.
David 97 in code 4.
Suddenly got very dark.
4700 block of Silver Bluff. 2 David around to 1 David.
Is it gated is the question.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Regatta
Oceanside.
Road.
Commercial fire
Destination is
alarm.
on your right.
Engine 15. Animal golf course. At 5201 Village Drive.
There we go. Okay. Got a couple PD units here. Apartment.
Oceanside. ALS
The
response.
destination is on your
Breathing
right.
problems.
1557
Engine
Regatta
218
Road.
and RA121
Arrive.
at 4417 Maple Drive.
Doesn't look too crazy from out here. That PD unit's heading out. Engine 104 is here. View PD unit. I'm guessing the patient's in the house. Alrighty. Not much to see there. Is there an ambulance still coming to this? Just as we said that.
Fallbrook. Assault, Engine 112, and Medic 114, at 1137 Park Road.
First time at 215 responding, it's you down.
Give me 1 second.
55, medic 56, suicide attempt, sheriff on scene, Beresford Lane, cross highway 79, 10 10 Foxtrot.
Station
Northbound,
8
218 responding.
next person.
11.
1172 commercial lab Petco 815 college covers the block break and intermotion.
Alrighty, we're gonna head back to the 5. Actually, that's this way.
30.
Heard of Mosaic.
Where's that PD unit?
Okay, bye. 500 ads for help. To make sure the damage is off. I need to cover.
Oh shoot, I think I was supposed to take a right there. Well, we'll go to Palmer Airport.
Northbound Medic 114, copy stage.
Copy station 112, you copy station.
Oh, we are on Poinsettia. Would you look at that? I thought I was going north. I'm usually pretty good about directions like that. Let's... go one exit up, and then I'll probably catch up on the chat and wrap it up fairly soon after that, you guys. Thank you in advance for watching tonight. I appreciate all the support and the chat. I didn't get to chat with you guys this week as much as I did last week, but that's because we actually had incidents this week, unlike last week. So, you never know. The news is completely unpredictable. Tonight we had, I don't know, did we have any downtime? Like right at the beginning we had some downtime, but after that it was on the road. Island's parking lot.
All information, the party to district at CD Apartment 118 Providence Circuit for email.
Ah, nice shot of the windmill. Oh, well, that plant kind of blocked it. But you get the idea. Really? I've been driving since about 8:20. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that was at downtime at the beginning. What is that windmill place anyhow? A restaurant? It's actually a food hall, so there are restaurants in there. It's a number of restaurants that you can choose from.
By staff, they are on scene and currently resetting.
Good night to you, Sand Crab. Let's see. Thank you, Charles in LA, for the tips. I very much appreciate it. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything crazy in the chat. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and shoot them in the chat now. We have about 7 minutes left in the stream for us to hang out. You're pretty awesome, Daniel. Thank you so much, Charles. You're pretty awesome too. I'd go as far to say that you're very awesome, in fact. You love the fish tacos in there? In the food hall? I've been in there a few times, but I've never actually bought anything. It was just to take a look. You're awesome, Daniel. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Janelle. Thank you so much for your support. You are a regular viewer. I see you here every week, so thank you so much for joining consistently. It means the world. Check your DMs after. Will do. Thank you very much. I can even check them right now. Your wife works down the street from here? There's a lot of business complexes in this area. And like restaurants, and I know Rubio's headquarters is in Carlsbad, in that business park. Keep up the good work, Daniel. Thank you so much, Rod Griffin. I have not seen that name before. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your kind words. Thank you, Evergreen, and all of my moderators for doing their part tonight. I highly appreciate it. You guys do not have to do that. It's very kind of you guys to do that for me. Good evening, T. Russell. Thank you for joining. You caught us right at the end of our stream, but we'll be here for a few more minutes. Hi from New Zealand. Wow. That is quite a ways from North County, but I very much appreciate you being here. It was a busy night. Daniel might become busier as the evening goes forward. That's always a possibility. Very true, Evergreen. You never know with the news.
Paramedic 232 has service for you. Have a good night.
Thank you, have a good night.
Love this kind of stuff. I'm glad you do. So do I. Yeah, I remember watching these live streams, like when San Diego News Video would do them. I was all about it. And I would comment and participate in the chat. I loved it so much. Yes, very busy night. No time to talk tonight, Daniel. Yeah, not much time at all. Had that little portion of time at the beginning, and then luckily I was able to see some comments while we were at that crash in Encinitas, watching that tow truck driver do his thing. So that was nice. But yeah, other than that, man, I feel like I didn't really chat at all tonight. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Los. You have a great night as well. Be safe. Friday night entertainment while crocheting. Yeah, Janelle is our crocheter. I think this is one of the nights, oh my gosh, that's the same car Juan has. Is he stalking us? This is one of the nights I tested my phone battery. I don't know if I had it plugged in at all during the stream. Maybe right at the beginning, but it certainly lasted because we're still live. Dang, I missed you tonight. Good night, all. Thank you, Regina. I appreciate you joining. Sorry you caught us right at the end, but I'm back every week, 8 p.m., so you don't have to wait too long. Good night, and thanks, everyone. Mods, big ups. Definitely big ups to the mods. Thank you so much for all you do, you guys. Have a good weekend, everyone. You as well, Alan. Thank you. And shout out again to my members, Beatrice in LA. Just started that feature on my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining, becoming Newsflash supporters. Good night, Pat. Thank you for joining.
Traffic, good return. Easier, south of Fairmount.
Good night, Evergreen. There's Beatrice. She's got her star she's repping. That's what happens when you become a member. Very cool. I have that on Juan's channel. I think I hit my like 7 or 8 month star. It changes colors the more time that goes on while you're a member. Thank you, Ohio. Thank you, the Butter Zone, for all the info you gave tonight, and you've done that on so many streams. I very much appreciate it.
San Marcos. Investigation. Engine
Investigation.
141 at Vineyard Road and Borden Road.
Tomorrow is clear the shelters. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was tomorrow. Good night, everyone. This was a bunch of fun. Thanks for the adventures, Daniel. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here every week, and shout out to you, Nani, as well, for doing the same. The Butter Zone, another regular viewer, Beatrice, Evergreen, Janelle, Charles. Did I say Charles already? I think I did. But you deserve another shout out. Thank you guys so much. This is Newsflash Media signing off, if I can say my own channel name. I will see you guys next Friday at 8 p.m. As always, thank you so much for joining. Have a safe weekend and week ahead, and I will see you then. I'll see you on all the social media platforms. Shoot me a message if you guys ever want information on an incident or just want to chat or anything. Just shoot me a message and I'll be there. Goodbye, Victoria. Thank you for joining. All right, guys. Have a